Did you know what the record flight altitude of birds is? You'll be surprised. Some birds can fly higher than airplanes, and at the end of this video, you'll see the ultimate champion of conquered heights. 1. Common Swift, Apus apus. The common swift has a wingspan of 40 to 45 centimeters. The bird lives in Europe, North Africa and Asia. It reaches an altitude record of about 3,000 meters, a true champion of endurance. It can stay in the air for months without landing. 2. Greylag goose, Anser anser. The greylag goose spreads its wings from 150 to 180 centimeters. The bird lives in Europe and Asia. It has been recorded flying as high as 5,000 to 6,000 meters, the ancestor of domestic geese, yet still capable of soaring high during migration. 3. Wandering albatross, Diomedia exulans. The wandering albatross holds the largest wingspan of all birds, up to 3.5 meters. The bird lives in the Southern Ocean and around Antarctica. It can reach an altitude record of 6,000 meters, a champion of long-distance flights, able to circle half the globe using air currents. 4. Indian vulture, Gyps indicus. The Indian vulture has a wingspan of 2.1 to 2.6 meters. The bird lives in India and Southeast Asia. It has been recorded flying as high as 7,000 meters, one of the highest flying scavengers, soaring on powerful thermals. 5. Cinereous vulture, Aegyptius monachus. The cinereous vulture spreads wings between 2.5 and 3.1 meters. The bird lives in Europe and Central Asia. It has reached altitudes of around 7,200 meters, one of the heaviest vultures in the world, soaring high above the mountains in search of prey. 6. Golden eagle, Aquila chrysaetos. The golden eagle has a wingspan of 1.8 to 2.3 meters. The bird lives in Eurasia and North America. Its altitude record is 7,500 meters. The highest flying eagle, soaring to heights where even planes rarely pass. 7. Demoiselle crane, Anthropoidis virgo. The demoiselle crane spreads its wings from 155 to 180 centimeters. The bird lives in Central Asia and migrates to India and Africa. It can rise to an altitude of 8,000 meters, one of the highest flying cranes, crossing the Himalayas on migration. 8. Whooper swan, Cygnus cygnus. The whooper swan has a wingspan of 2.05 to 2.75 meters. The bird lives in Europe and Asia, migrating south in winter. It can reach altitudes of up to 8,000 meters. One of the highest flying waterfowl, crossing mountain ranges on migration. 9. Bar-headed goose, Anser indicus. The bar-headed goose spreads wings of 140 to 160 centimeters. The bird lives in Central Asia, India and Tibet. It holds a legendary record, flying over Mount Everest at about 8,800 meters. The highest regular migrant, calmly soaring above the Himalayas. 10. Ruppell's griffon vulture, Gyps ruppelli. The Ruppell's griffon vulture has a wingspan of 2.3 to 2.6 meters. The bird lives in the Sahara and across sub-Saharan Africa. Its altitude record is 11,300 meters, confirmed when one collided with an aircraft over Ivory Coast, the absolute world champion of altitude among all birds.